Hello viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here, and I'm here with some Let's Play Dark Cloud. Real quick, I want to show you something really awesome that happened to me while I was off screen. Today's session is going to mainly just include going through dungeons like usual, but this is actually very interesting. While I was on floor 5, you know, time period wise, I got a blessing gun by Happy Cloud Man. I just chose the small box because I was hoping maybe it'll give me a you know, attribute item, but he gave me this instead. Now, as you can tell, it's not any better than the snail, but I want to show you something really cool about it. You know that it said that it's good at shooting all sorts of attributes? Well, if you look, sure enough, it has all the attributes. But even worse, to upgrade it, you need everything, except for this. They don't care if it has any anti-stuff on it at all. Now, the problem I have with that means it's not really going to be good against any one type of enemy. So, that means it's kind of a crappy weapon in that regards, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's kind of neat that it has all the attributes. Now, I think it acts kind of like this, like a machine gun. I mean, I've never actually tried it. I mean, I might show it off a little bit, like on the next floor, but for now, just unless somebody's going to be automatically chosen. I forgot to check what the next floor was. Yeah, if the next floor is 300, which I think it is, then we are going to have to only use one. We're going to have to use a different character, so it doesn't matter what weapon I have him on. And if it's the character that it says it is, you want her. And remember, you can change their weapons when you get there, right? Yeah. It uses the hard shooter. That'd probably be a good idea. I know the double shot is actually a little bit stronger, but I'm just going to use something simple. While on the floor, I didn't really use up too much equipment, I must admit, except for some water and one premium chicken. But other than that, everything else was pretty much the same. So there's really no need. I also found a treasure key, but there's really no need for me to replenish my supply or anything, so we should be good there. And I have to admit, it was kind of funny. I went back and was watching some of my videos that I was like editing and stuff. And I could not believe it for the longest time that I had, you know, Lady Sure on the crystal ring. I even put a thing in there saying, why am I not using this weapon here? Because, I mean, look at it. It has 55 attack. I mean, I've already talked about this once before, but I'm going to talk about it again just because. I could make it slightly better if I put that ruby on it, but I'm kind of waiting a little bit. Especially since the only thing I need on is ice? Wow. Too bad I don't have any ice. Like I said, they fixed that in the sequel to this game. They fixed the problems with your weapons, like not having attributes. You can actually use certain items that you find as attributes, but it'll be less than the you know, gem itself, for example. But yeah, there's that at least. Anyway, if you remember right... Oh, we're only 109 years ago, actually, so let's see. According to this, it's only a thirst one, if anything, so we should be okay. That means I will be able to show off that weapon. Nope, it's not. So, okay. Let's switch over to Sid right off the bat. What attribute does it start on? It starts automatically on fire, right? Most enemies here are strong. Not strong, but weak against that. Well, I mean, I know the curse dancers they're weak against that, and holy. The flowers are weak against fire. Billy would be weak against either, if I had to guess, wind or fire. Anything but thunder, pretty much. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh no! This weapon is weird. You have to get right up to the enemy, as you see. It's like a flamethrower. That's right. That's why I don't like this gun. Okay, I remember now. See, while you're shooting, it just keeps firing out one solid beam of fire and right in front of him, and it doesn't actually have like any knockback at all. That's right. God, that's gonna bother me whenever I see that in editing. But yeah, see, that's the reason why that gun's just not really that great. Not to mention it didn't really do much damage. I think it did like 70 or something. Yeah, it's pretty pointless to have. I was using Trying Morning here, even though I don't have nothing for his weapon right now when I have to upgrade it. The fuck? Ah, come on, game. Got it. Yeah, see, now here's my problem. I only have attack endurance or magic power, or attack endurance, speed, and magic power. I can put speed on it with the ruby, but that'll also like pretty much max out fire, which it doesn't need. It does need anti-magic, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, I wrote it down. Yeah, plant and mage. I think both of them need it. No, okay. But that's what I was hoping to focus on, was that. Okay, yeah, I'd say I don't have anything else, except I want to add a whole bunch more speed to it. It's kind of a waste to do it like this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Switch back to Mike to get his weapon upgraded. There's that cute fountain again. Like I was saying before, if you remember right, I was saying at one time, when it comes to leveling up, you may want to go to other areas. I was actually thinking about it, and what I did is I actually tried to level up here, you know? And it actually works pretty well, I might have to admit. I didn't level up once on the first floor, of course, but you know, for the attempt, for like the way it was going, it was actually still pretty decent. We got a diamond, I think that's a new enemy. There's a spear. Diamond tip spear. They also seem to be a little bit faster than the other ones. That actually worked out pretty well. It was nice to actually get a little bit of practice as well with the combat with Mike while I was off screen. So that went pretty well. It's like, you know, Menace of the West. Okay, that's great. We got another big treasure chest here, but it can't possibly be another good item, can it? It's locked. Let's go ahead and use our treasure chest key. Why not? I know they're rare, but since we got one, might as well. Ooh, Satan's ring. Okay, what do we got with that? Will that put her above the top and I won't have to worry about doing any more leveling up for her? Let's find out. No, it's only 40. Yeah, Thorn Amulet's still better, but let's take a look at it anyway. Oh wait, what was the description? Ring with fearful spell made by Satan. Of course it would be mainly fire, but it also has ice, thunder, and wind. no holy, which makes sense because, well, Satan wasn't holy at all. So, yeah. There you go, you got that going for you. To build it up, you need everything except for fire, and anti-dragon, and anti-mimic, so... whoop-de-flip-and-do, it's not... Oh, you do have to put holy on it, that's kind of priceless. I guess it makes it into like an angel ring or something, I don't really know. Can't really... That's not really funny, really. Let's see, I'm sticking with the Thorn Amulet, though. Can't possibly level that up in a decent amount of time anyway. Leaving the armor is really hard to take out with Mike, so we'll ignore him for now. Broken sword, huh? What good is that going to do somebody? Do your swing attack. Now anyway, if you're wondering when he's going to do the bite, all you have to do is look at him and not hit him more than 3 times. If you hit him any more than 3 times, he'll do the bite attack. And it's really hard to move out of the way. And of course you can't block it either, so... So he was about to do it there, actually, after just 2 hits. It's basically if you cancel any of his animations, he'll do it as a counter attack. But thankfully, since, God damn it. Since Michael's attacks do actually have a little bit of knockback to him, even with him being an average character. I might want to heal my health up before I attack him. It still doesn't really make much of a difference if you attack him with this character or any other character. Alright, so he does that, and then he'll do another, like, short stab. What's the phrase? Move like a butterfly, sting like a bee, or something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Ooh, my arm's itching. Hold on a second. There we go. Good thing there's no enemies around. Sometimes my Curse of the Gamer doesn't always affect me whenever it's a bad time. Sometimes I'm perfectly okay with it because just no enemies around or anything. Ah, wasn't close enough. See, there he was about to do it again, but I kept hitting him, and so he had no chance to do it. There we got him. Heal up just a tiny bit. That's why we still got the cheese, even though we can easily upgrade to premium chicken now. You know, I've never actually tried putting that into the menu. I don't know if it actually shows him eating it or not, which would be kind of funny. I still think it's hilarious that if you pick this up, it'll actually show you trying to use it on your character. It doesn't heal you or anything. That's why it's so silly that it does that. But you can, like, self-poison your... you know, you can do harm to yourself by poison. I don't know, I still can't bring myself to upgrade Sid here, just because, I mean, it's not like it's really going to do him any good, just because he's so far behind. I mean, I feel bad because I want to have all my characters, I always have aimed to have my characters all equal levels, you know, type thing. That's what I hate about RPGs, because usually when I play them, one of my characters will die and then be behind, and I'm just like, oh. Don't know why I care, though. It's not like I can do anything about it. Back up, back up, back up, okay. Deliver the first attack. There we go. Ah, he kept attacking despite the fact that he missed the first time. Usually hold back for a second. need some serious healing, but I'm just gonna use one of these so I'm not wasting too much of my healing items at this time. So it looks like the last item we're gonna find is the magic crystal, which is gonna be hilarious. There we go. I hate these gaps just because they cause you to have to stop. Anyway, what else can I talk about? I've kind of run out of things to say because I've mainly just been going over strategies. Oh wait, hold on a second. Door is back this way. Oopsie. That's okay. If the Dran's feather breaks, it's not a big deal. In fact, they don't really break as often as you think they would, like I said before. But those of you who know me so well probably know that I have a tendency to repeat almost everything, so it's not a big surprise to you anymore. God damn it, I hate these stupid ass flowers. And of course, they don't get team killed. Alright, Billy, you ass. Let's see what you got. I probably could have finished him if my weapon would have survived it, but it wouldn't have. So, yeah. Oh, my nose is itchy. Ah. There, got him. Let's get you in some of the action here. Well, that doesn't seem to be that bad against him. I'm stuck on a treasure chest. Whew. That was close. And am I right? Hell yeah, I'm right. That's the last item. It's just like getting the compass in some of the Zelda games. It's like, oh here, this is like the very last item in the game, like in the dungeon. Oh, is there a problem with that? You know? Anyway, since we're here, let's take a moment and see if we can do any of these things here. Okay, we'll watch that in a minute. The wizard's actually pretty creepy looking in this. Alright. They lie in wait for us, veiled by the morning mist. I give my troops a signal. The cavalry slices through this ferocity before me. Is this war? I thought I heard my father's voice. Do not fear. Your task is to protect this country. See, you know, you're watching these memories and you're just like, damn, you know, this guy has it real rough. I like how the wizard's in this one, but you don't actually see him inside the memory. He's just kind of like, You know, let's use the rejuvenation tile here. I just had one of those moments of, wait a minute, is my commentary actually recording? Oh, I hate that. I swear that's like a part of the Let's Play curse, is you're just sitting there like wondering when something's gonna go wrong. Anyway, let's get out of this dungeon for right now, and then we'll head back in a minute. Seems to be like a whole lot of limited zones in a row, so this isn't going to be any fun at all. By the way, I've mentioned before, and it's funny that I'm bringing it up now, but I think I mentioned in one of the last episodes I was saying how I think it's funny how I'm at this point in the game and all I have to show is like 2,236 currency, you know, whatever the currency is in this game, I forgot. And that's like all I have, right? And I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it that I only have that? I could have sworn in my personal playthrough I had like way more than that. Well, you know, we haven't had much luck in the game with fights and stuff. You know, we've had to lose some of our money when we died in fights, you know, and all that. Which, I mean, that's gonna happen no matter what you do. But, I mean, it's like, no, why does this have to suck so much? Anyway, let's see if I'm right. Oh no. Alright, it should be just a regular floor. Unless the book is wrong, which, like I said, you know, the people who write these books, they try real hard to tell you everything, but you can't really blame them whenever they make mistakes. Because, I mean, in this game, though, I think most of the, like, challenges you have, like, on the floors, where it's like, oh, this time, the floor will have a limited zone that does this. Just because it says that doesn't mean it really will. So this guy has like some kind of machete thing, and he'll actually block you by turning around. I don't think we've had the other ones do that yet, so that's kind of nice. Still got the damn flowers. Otherwise I almost walk right into that. I know I'm gonna be bothering you guys. Oh crap. Remember, just keep attacking, because if you don't keep attacking on that guy, he will rush toward you and annihilate you when he goes into a stamina state. Because that's what he's doing when his health's low. See? He just annihilates you in one hit. That's why I bought the stand-in powder. Strongest fire too, which doesn't help me much. We're not out of time just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and revive him since his weapon's so close to leveling up. And remember, the Rash Dasher's attacks cannot be blocked, by the way. I know that's kind of weird for me to bring that up now, but it's true. They're not blockable in any way. Damn, I just realized something. Whenever I'm like actually explaining things, I was real monotone there for a minute. I'm just realizing that now near the end of the video, but you know. Anyway, let's get what's in this room and then we'll pause the video and see what else we run into on this floor. Maybe we'll have more entertaining deaths by me, you know. By the way, real quick, what else is on this weapon attribute-wise? Alright. When we return, like I said, we will take on the rest of this area. And, that was a bunch of, like, instructional stuff, so I hope you guys are okay with that. And, yeah. Let's see what happens. Till then, everyone.